What new challenges associated with international business expansion do CEOs of Latin American companies face?
I have to answer that question from my own experience. When you think about Latin America and those global companies, most of them come from a different world. They are more industrial manufacturing companies. So I'm sure the challenges that they face might be different to the ones that I face every day, right? We're a service company with presence in so many different countries in India, China, Europe, and then South America. And in each of those countries, they have their own culture and the country culture. So first of all, we have to respect that culture and understand our culture. And, but at the same time, make sure that in the teams that we have in those countries embrace our own culture, the purpose of our company, the values that we have, but also making sure that they understand not just that, but the processes that we have, the methodologies, the practices. Because the kind of clients that we support are the Fortune 100 or 200, and they do expect from us a very consistent service. So it is not easy to do that and to say no matter if you're being supported from India or from Argentina, you received, and as a matter of fact, they will work together, teams from Argentina and teams from India, to support you, and you are probably located in the US. So the most important challenge as a service company, it is mostly related to culture. And by culture, again, it's not just the values and the purpose of your company, but also, again, your practices, your methodologies, in order for the different teams to work together to provide a very consistent service.
What Latin American culture-related practices should CEOs avoid to be a successful global player?
I think the Latin American culture has many things that are to admire. There are many things from Latin America that we should admire. But probably the one thing that I believe we should avoid, it's that we tend to make excuses to say, I couldn't do it because X, Y, Z. Or probably we're facing this very political situation that doesn't allow me to do ABC, whatever. So I will have to say that probably what I really encourage our people to say, there are no excuses. Make the commitment of the things that we want to do, and do not allow anything to stop you from doing that. It is very common when you come from Latin America that you start or you approach those international markets trying to explain the things that you cannot, that you don't have in your region, or the difficulties that you face in your region. So probably that would be something that I would say, do not avoid that. Avoid making excuses of finding ways not to go or be a global player because you think that there are disadvantages when you come from Latin America.
How do you promote your leaders? Is Softtek still a Mexican company by headcount at top positions?
We are a Mexican company and we're very proud. And let me go back. We started in Mexico, and we're very proud of where we started and the Mexican culture and the people that we have in Mexico. But I think something that has made us very successful from my perspective is that the leadership in each of the countries where we operate, it's local leadership. It's not that we send people from Mexico in order for them to colonize or whatever they want to do in Spain or Colombia. In each of the countries, what we do is we try to attract and position a local leadership with the global understanding, but with really with the presence, the understanding that they have been in that country for years. So that would be one thing. Yes, we started in Mexico, but we do not operate as a Mexican company in the countries where we are. We really try to say that we're a local company with global access. We want the market to feel that way. We want our people to feel that way, that they have that opportunity. Whenever we do an acquisition, again, we have to bring the leadership that they have. We want to make sure that they understand that no matter where our headquarters are, the talent is everywhere, and that we give space to that talent. So it's really not to operate as a Mexican company, but to understand that as a global company, you will have diverse team and diverse leadership, which is important.